If you are enjoying this content, please like and subscribe. If you would like a slumbering seagull t-shirt, please click on the link below. Thank you. Hunter nudged the boys gently with his snout. Please remember us. We will always remember you. Believe in yourselves and in each other, but most of all, place your trust in our Maker. Atlas purred softly. Here, take these lamps. They will guide you when you need them most. They contain a powerful flame called Vatra Immortal, the eternal flame. No matter how deep the dark, their light will never fade. With heavy hearts, Leroy and Silas watched as their animal companions melted back into the forest shadows. They turned towards the beach, the warmth of the lamps in their hands a comfort against the cooling evening air. Ready? Leroy asked, his voice barely above a whisper. Silas nodded, determination replacing his earlier uncertainty. Ready. The two boys began their walk across the beach towards the mysterious figure and whatever destiny awaited them by the sea. Welcome, Leroy and Silas, Jesus said, his voice gentle yet filled with undeniable authority. Please join me by the fire and share this meal. The boys stood frozen for a moment, overwhelmed by his presence. Jesus gestured to the fire, where 3 whole fish were cooking on flat stones. Don't be afraid, he assured them. You're safe here. Leroy was the first to find his voice. Jesus, is it really you? Jesus nodded, his eyes twinkling with kindness. It is I. Come, sit with me. You must be hungry after your long journey. Silas, still clutching his lamp tightly, whispered to Leroy, I can't believe it. We're actually meeting Jesus? The boys tentatively made their way to the fire, the sand cool beneath their feet. As they sat down, Jesus handed each of them a portion of the cooked fish. Eat, he said, and then we'll talk. You have many questions, I'm sure, and there is much for us to discuss. Oh, and I have plenty of fire-roasted squash and freshly squeezed strawberry lemonade for you to drink as well. You'll have to tell me if you like it, okay? As Leroy and Silas began to eat, the realization of their incredible journey and this miraculous encounter started to sink in. They exchanged glances, a mix of excitement and nervousness evident on their faces. Oh my word, this is beyond delicious, said Leroy, just before stuffing his mouth with another big bite. Jesus let out a delighted laugh. Yes, it is very good, Silas said, barely above a whisper. Oh, my dear boys, Jesus said, his voice still carrying traces of mirth. How wonderful it is to see you both here. Your journey has brought such joy to my heart. Leroy, emboldened, spoke first. Lord, I'm just overwhelmed with gratitude. This journey has been incredible, and I'm thankful for the gift of salvation. I never imagined I'd be sitting here sharing a meal with you on a beach while I'm still alive and kicking, he said, his eyes watering. He got this feeling that he wanted this moment to never end. Jesus smiled warmly at Leroy's enthusiasm. Your faith has carried you far, Leroy. I'm glad you found joy in this adventure. The boys finished their food and sat in silence for a moment, not sure what to say. There's something you should know about the well of endless days, Jesus said, his eyes twinkling with divine wisdom. Leroy and Silas exchanged curious glances. The well we've been guarding? Leroy asked. Jesus nodded. You were surprised to find it empty, weren't you? The boys nodded, and Silas added, We thought it would be an actual well filled with water, something epic. Jesus smiled gently. The truth is, I am the well of endless days. The well you guarded is not a physical place, but a spiritual reality found in me. I told the pirates when they came onto the island the same thing when they first arrived, but they rejected me and even tried to fight me. The boy's eyes widened in surprise and dawning understanding. Silas thought about all the times he felt rejected by people. He noticed that Jesus looked genuinely saddened by it. Jesus sighed. You could have stopped them right then and there, said Leroy. You're absolutely right, said Jesus. But I had to allow them the ability to only go so far for your benefit. Leroy thought for a second. I guess we wouldn't have learned as much without some challenges along the way. Jesus smiled and made a gesture of agreement. You're a wise young man, Leroy. Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love him. I don't enjoy seeing you struggle, but the ending result, if you persevere, is truly magnificent. A long time ago, I told a Samaritan woman at a well, kind of like the one you were guarding, Jesus continued, that everyone who drinks this water will be thirsty again, but whoever drinks the water I give them will never thirst. Indeed, the water I give them will become in them a spring of water welling up with eternal life. Jesus nodded, his smile broadening. We talked more, but in the end she decided to believe me. Jesus sighed happily. I'm so glad she did, and I'm so glad you did. He looked at the boys smiling. By believing in me and following my path, you've already begun to drink from the true well of endless days. And when your time on earth is done, you will fully enter into that eternal life. The boys sat in amazed silence, absorbing this profound revelation.